everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Can you elaborate on clones and robot humans? Are they found in every country and every job, or more in the military, police, and politics? Besides their auras, can one tell them from their behavior or personalities? You said 25% of humanity would never gain awareness, and I'm assuming you meant because they're one of those two. Clones and robots.
Well, I have not met a robot that I'm aware of. But I have met clones. I've been in the room with clones. Some of them have even actually sat in old lectures I gave for the global sciences. There were at least 2 or 3 that I'm aware of that were at one lecture that I gave. In fact, it was the one on Moon and Mars, where I did a slide presentation. And I think I don't know if it's still up on YouTube. They've taken a lot of stuff down, but I think if you go to videos on alexcollier.org, is that right, James? Some of that stuff would be there, or Brighteon, I don't know where it is.
Yes.
But Moon and Mars, there were some in the audience, and I knew it because they had no aura. They had just like a little bit of a crown here. And it's not because they were angelic beings or apostles, okay? They had no energy anywhere else. But that was a while ago, and they've really become very, very sophisticated now. Are there clones in every country? Probably. Are they in every job? That I don't know. Are they police officers and military? This I do not know either. It would make sense that they would use some in the military to do some of the most dangerous work and jobs. But I don't know that for a fact either. I just know that they're real and they do exist. I also believe that, and I've talked about this, I think once, maybe twice, and it's controversial, but I am also aware that the Vatican, a group within the Vatican, maybe the Black Pope, they would call forth in ceremony demonics. And as recompense for the work that they were doing, they would be allowed to attach themselves to a clone and operate that clone as their own body here, to experience the pleasures of physicality on this plane and or again. I do know that those deals were struck, and that some very, very horrible things have occurred. And the actual entity that was operating those terrible things and did those terrible things was not technically a human being, but a demonic spirit using a clone body. Not everybody's ready for that. I can tell you that. Which is why I don't talk about it a lot. The church. It's fascinating to me how many Christians never research where the Bible actually came from, or the Vatican, and how the Catholic Church actually was founded, and what its original intentions were, and all the things that went down around that. Many of these people are a real genuine piece of work. They really are. And that's not to say that all priests are bad or all nuns are bad. I'm not saying that at all. But intent has to be accounted for. Everyone has to be accountable for their intent. Okay? They do. If I say any more, I'm going to probably get in more trouble than I'm already in.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying today's video. Want to stay up to date with all the latest news from Alex Collier? Don't miss out. Sign up for his free email newsletter at alexcollier.news and be the first to know about his live webinars, new revelations, and exclusive insights. It's quick and easy, and you'll never miss an important update. Just click the link in the description or head to alexcollier.news to sign up now. And now back to our regular scheduled content.
I learned from Elena yesterday that the core of the moon has a soul made of fractals of source. It was made by the builders with a very old technology. The core engine is a sparkling blue light sphere with rings that are translucent, never seen before, according to one of the GFW members. The moon is warming up, which is the cause of two recent quakes registered. All this information comes from Elena Damlan as of 2 days ago, and there is more, but I'll stop for now. Do you know, or have you been informed of that recently from the A's? Thank you, dear Alex.
The moon is old technology. If it's been modified, if its propulsion system has been modified, which is what would have kept it in its orbit, by someone, something, I'm not aware of it. There was a time where I asked about the moon because there was a very large regressive presence on it. This is, 30 years ago or more. And and they said, well, there were considerations to hit it with a beam and just pull it away from us. And I talked about that, and it was a long time ago, very small groups of people, and there were some women who had a problem with that. And I said, well, what about my moon? What about my cycle? What will this do to that? And so I voiced their concerns to Mornay about this, about their moon and their cycle and the tides and all this. And his response is, well, we'll just get you another one that isn't tainted, So this obviously is not rocket science to more advanced civilizations. So, We'll see. This is not over yet. There could be a lot of change here still. I mean, there is change, but there could be a lot more change. We may even get another moon. We may even get another moon. There are raw materials that we could use on this planet to help clean the oceans and clean the air and the water. And there's a specific mineral, which I cannot remember the name of or pronounce at this time, but several moons that were brought here after 2015 that are in orbit around Saturn and Jupiter. They could drag one of those and put it just outside our orbit in a stationary space, and we could mine it. In other words, we could travel there in our TR3s and others, and we could mine it and then bring the material back here and begin the process of cleaning our planet. All things are possible here. Okay, there's no limit to imagination and the ability to manifest it. So we'll see how it goes. But that's what I know, and that's my answer to this, okay?
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.